We're gonna go with artificer is what I think is the right pronunciation, but I like to say artificer, so if I slip up here and there, it's nonsense. For her abilities, yeah, I'm actually gonna go with plasma bolt. Usually I go flame bolt for the burn tick, but I want to try something different. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It looks like with a few items it could be quite good at mob clearing, but we'll have to see. Artificer is probably one of my most used characters, other than NG. Yeah, she's probably my second most used. That was probably a very bad idea, but I don't know, sometimes you have to play along the edge to see some kind of result. She's my second most used character, and I don't really understand why. If you ask me for a reason, I don't think I can give you one. If I were to make one up now, it would probably just be because she's a massive glass cannon. When you build her properly, and you've gone through that whole slogfest of getting past the early stages, which can be a waking hell, she is one of the most chaotic and one of the most fun to play characters you can find. It's like playing a burst character in any RPG or MMO. You just run in, absolutely decimate the boss's health bar, and then just go away. Makes everyone realize, or makes everyone think about if you even existed to begin with. Or it's one of those things where when they needed you the most, you show up and absolutely slay. You know, you have this scenario where the party is fighting this absolute behemoth of a boss and they're not doing any damage and they're losing morale and they're at their wit's end, and then all of a sudden the lights part and the sky splits, and all of a sudden you come bounding through like a meteor through the sky and you just decimate half the boss's health bar. Everybody's looking at you with smiles and childish wonder and oh my goodness, the hero is here. And by the time they realize, you're gone. That's the power of being a burst character. The only negative about Artificer that I would say turns a lot of people off when it comes to her is just her movement. Her movement is atrocious, especially if you don't take, Ion Surge, her second R ability. If you don't take that, you are in for quite an adventure. Combined with the fact that she is kind of squishy, she is a very easy character to get ganked and to get killed. And she's not fun. I mean, there's also the fact that she has long cooldowns. So if you're looking for someone who's just very into the action and constantly doing damage and constantly just there, she's not the type of girl. Not until you built her items up. But once you do, ho mama, you are in for a surprise. And I see the goat surf, which means we're instantly in business. We are massively in business. I think with that, I'm gonna hit this shrine, and then we're good to just quickly go and do the boss, because I don't want to take too long. My approach to this game, and I'm no professional by any means, so you can completely disregard any information I give you. But the way I like to do it is rush the first two stages. I like to be done with the first stage before the timer hits 5 minutes, or at least before we're past easy mode. And I like to be done with the second stage, just getting into hard. That's kind of how I like to do it. Yep, totally meant to do that. Totally. Okay. This is actually going kind of spicy. So her flamethrowers. Ooh! Ooh! Yes, please! That is such a good. That is such a good ability. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's like a perfectly cooked steak. That's gonna be amazing for the coming run. What was I saying? I've been distracted by the absolute majestic witness. The words. Yeah, ukulele, very nice. I like it a lot. So usually when I hit the flamethrower, I just start jumping like a madman. And Artificer has thick thighs, so you know she can jump pretty well. Nobody needed to know that, but I just felt like knowledge should be shared. Knowledge should be given freely. We should all engage in bettering ourselves, because the men and women we were yesterday are not the men and women we are today. We've learned, we've seen things, we've done things. While I'm here, I could go Kajaros. But I can't do the pot rolling. I have trouble with that. So in this map, if you don't know, there are 2 switches, and they open this gate right there. Usually it's easier if you have multiple people, but if you're alone, there is a way, and the way is by taking these pots, and you have to roll them like that. Oh, actually, yeah, onto that, unless they blow up. But the idea is that you activate both switches and you go down into that little cabin place, and within that cabin will be a way to get both a guaranteed Kajaro band and a guaranteed Ronald band. I've forgotten to ask, how are you guys? Welcome back to another run. How's everything going? How's your day been? Or how was your day? Yeah, how was your previous day? Or how was tomorrow for my time traveling people out there? You never know. Some people are withholding the secrets of time from you. You just don't even know it. Is that gasolina? Ooh, I need to find a scrapper, because I can't run the risk of losing gasoline. I mean, losing something else. I can lose the bleed, but I cannot lose anything else, because that would be a serious detriment to my damage output and just my survivability. But this map isn't looking too bad, so I am looking to ransack it for all it's worth. Gasolina! Now we don't have to give up our bleed. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. There's a healing box up there that I would like to delve into. Discover your secrets. Show me. A brooch! Oh, heavens above, we're eating good tonight. We're eating so good. The soup is good. The soup is flavorful. The soup is fantastic. A backup mag. Oh, that's stupendous. I like using a lot of different words. I like varying up my vocabulary. It keeps my mind alert. It keeps me sharp. I actually take that kind of little nitpick moment with me when I'm writing my stories. So I've taken up a new hobby recently, which is writing down stories. And because I'm always thinking of stuff in my head. Yeah, like everybody else in the world does. I was doing that thing, you know what you think? You know, that crazy thing. I want that. I didn't really, but we're here now. But I like to make headcanon stuff. I like to create scenes in my head. So you know whenever you go on YouTube and you hear those, what are they? You go on YouTube and you hear those compilations. Not compilations. Fuck me. You hear those compilations, not compilations. You see those music videos with like the background art, and they look really cool, and it's sort of, it's called inspirational battle music, or you know, it's 2 steps from hell type stuff. Encouraging battle music that people create, and it sort of creates it creates an image in my head. And I don't really make stories, I kind of just make scenes. Sort of like a D&D one-shot, but in my head. And I've started to write it down in a story format. And so I was doing that the other day. It was really, really hot, like 27 degrees, which for the UK, that's incredibly hot. And I was writing down the stories. And I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey at the same time, because I'm thoroughly enjoying that game. And, sorry, I just got a bit distracted there. And I started while I was traveling on my horse, because I'm doing the DLCs now. I actually am replaying Odyssey because I wanted to do the DLCs. So I'm at Elysium right now. I like that game. I have mixed feelings, but we'll dive into that one after I get to my point, which is currently being dragged along. And I was just riding on the horse throughout Elysium, and I was just inspired by the world building of that game. So I decided to do some of my own, and I started writing down just words on the page and seeing where they go. And the next thing I knew, an hour and a half passed by and I wrote 6 pages. And I was really enjoying it. So I'm planning on continuing that today. Because I'm liking where the story is going. And I do like creating these scenes. Oh, this is what I mean about collapse. What the fuck is collapse? What does it do? So yeah, so whenever I try to write, I need to make sure that I don't repeat myself. I need to make sure everything flows, but I need to make sure that it doesn't sound too similar. So I try to incorporate that into my speech as well, so that it doesn't sound like I'm just saying the same thing over and over and over again. Although I do have crutch words. I think everybody has crutch words that we all rely on to fill the gap. I try not to say too much as well. It's just something for myself to just not be, or to not rely on filling the space. I'm coming to terms with the idea that you don't always have to speak. That there are times where you can just stand back and watch the world play out. It doesn't make for good content. Oh god, no, it doesn't make for good content. You have to keep speaking if you want to stream or if you want to do YouTube or whatever, unless the content is speaking for itself. In which case, go at it, fam. Don't say a word. But you have to keep the story going. You have to keep, you have to keep people engaged. It's provocative. It gets the people going. Playing a very dangerous game right now. Playing an extremely dangerous game. Extremely. I'm not having fun. Sticky. Can I just have a med kit or some shit? No. You fuck off. You. All of you fight each other. I have had enough. Go at it, fam. Can I sit here and watch, please? Oh, look at them. This is what we call a tactical play. Oh, that was sick! Oh, that was sick! Another goat's hoof. We're living. We're chilling. We are the epitome of speed. My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive. Alright, here's what we'll do. 1. Come on, more. And then we're gonna hit this. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna pop that. We're gonna create void demons. We're gonna create our army. How many of those can it hit? That might have actually been a genius move. Right, this thing doesn't look like it's being challenged at all, so we're gonna fisticuffs right now. We are going to absolutely fisticuffs. Oh my goodness. I'm getting shredded. Alright, take you. And then we're gonna take you. Just buy every single drone on the map. Damn. Those boys have been through a lot. Rest in French fry. Eat it. Eat my fury. A syringe? Can I just have one healing item? Please! I require healing! Fuck off! Bungus! Of all things, I know I shouldn't be punching a gift horse in the mouth, but Bungus? There was nothing else? No, you're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. You're taking the absolute piss. I'm taking that. Oh, I'm taking that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that might have been it. That might have been it. That might have been what we needed. Where's Colonel? Colonel Droneman. Where you at, boy? Where's my healing drone? Oh, no. No, 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 no. The healing drone cannot go missing. That is not something we allow in my residence of residency. Music going crazy though. You love to hear it. Alright, we're gonna pop these as well. Boom. Oh, blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed be. On this day, I see clearly. You may be able to fly, be covered in vegetation, and live for centuries unabated by modern technology. But I contain Wungus. I contain the healing of legends, of the ancients. You simply adopted the nature. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't know what I don't know where I'm going with this. Someone save me. Oh my, I got stuck. I got stuck. I got stuck. That would have been such a good run. I got stuck. Oh my god, that would have been such a good run. It was going so well. Ah well, we move on to the next one. That's all you can do. Damn. Disappointed. Very, very disappointed.